GenAI being a hype or a reality? From the lens of customers, enterprises, startups, what is that you're observing?
I can go first. You went with the introduction. I actually think it's somewhere in the middle. It, you know, there's a lot of hallucination still that needs to evolve. And from an end outcome perspective, I feel that generative AI is probably in a co-pilot stage today, where you need a human intervention at some level for the end outcomes to start coming with enough quality assurance, if you will. In most industries where there is a need for quality assurance, there is a need, like we work with retail, in commerce, e-commerce as well as physical commerce. You cannot hallucinate products that you're showing, for example, in a visualization. There's a breach of trust that happens with the consumer. And so generative AI in a standalone tool level would not be enough to serve the purpose. But I do think if you were to look at it from a cost and a time efficiency perspective, it is reality. So I would say if you frame the question saying, is it the end all be all already? I'd say it's hype. But if you frame the question saying, is it a disruptive time and cost efficiency for a lot of workflows that we are all doing today across industries, I would say it is as real as it gets.
Abhijit?
Okay. For us, it's been more scenario specific. Let me explain. So purely on the text front, obviously it has the same challenges of hallucination. It might not say the wrong thing, might make things up. So those challenges exist. We used the vision models to understand food from photos, right? So you take a picture and then you try to figure out what food is there in that picture. So that's something that we've been trying to build for many years now, starting with ImageNet, and we're at a certain level of accuracy. What we've seen change with GPT Vision is it's able to match almost human level accuracy. So we also have human reviewers who look at the image and tell what food is there. But in this case, we know that the models are good enough that they can actually compete or beat humans on that specific use case. Also, it's very hard, specifically in place like India, if you bring somebody from, say, Tamil Nadu, for them to understand North Indian foods just by looking at the dish is very hard, right? So we have to have a human reviewer which knows specific cuisines. Now, with the vision transformer models, we have somebody that knows all cuisines around the world at the same time, right? So there are cases where I think the tech is already at a breakthrough stage, and there are other cases where it's still at a co-pilot with a human in the loop, still requires some guidance and guardrails before it can kind of stand alone, perform or deliver.